Okay, everybody, here I am. I have my canvas ready. I did a prior video to show how to do foundation. So if you are just tuning in and you want to see how to do your basic foundation, you can find that video. So if you're here, send me some comments about what you think. I have a bunch of the L'BRI's newest products. I'm going to start with our L'BRI dual brow powder, and then we have this magnificent brush. And I watched a tutorial about how to use this because I do brow powder, but I didn't know how to do the light. So we'll see if I can do this. All right. So I'm going to start with my brows. I don't have issues with my brows. They grow crazy. I have caterpillars. I have to pluck. I have to wax. I have to do all that stuff. So I'm sorry. I'm not the person that has to deal with sparse brows. However, this beautiful palette is going to be great for anybody who wants to accentuate your brows. Now, I'm not going to do this tip because I don't really need it. However, L'BRI has this beautiful lip balm. And so if you are one of those people who are missing some brow, you can use this to put on you can use a brush and put it on so that when you put the powder on, it has something to hold on to. It will last longer. And people who I know who have issues, they can use this lip balm to help make the brow powder stick. So that's a little tip, a little trick. So what I have been told, we have this beautiful brush with this, what do you call it? Angle brush. Hello. And then we have this beautiful spoolie on the end. So thank you for dealing with me with my little brain farts. They happen. And I will get right back on when I figure out what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is I'm going to get some powder out of the light area. And I'm going to use a mirror because looking at my computer is not the best. And you're going to take the highlighted part and go up under your brow. And you're going to define using the lighter powder. I don't even know if you can see up under your brow. I have such dark brows, so. And of course, we don't want it to be too contrasted, right? We don't want our brows to stand out and look ridiculous. We already see those people who make mistakes with their eyebrows. Look at me. Okay. So now I've gone up all the way under. And now I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it on the top of my eyebrow here. So we're basically creating an outline. Okay, I don't know if you can see the difference. I can. Yeah, look. Okay, so now we're going to take this lighter color again with our little angle brush, and we're going to start down here and then gently blend in until you get to about your arch, because we want the lighter color to be kind of at the end because we don't want to have a big dark line. Now I'm going to take this darker color in your eyebrow palette, and we're going to get a little bit of this darker color here, and we're going to use that right here in the main part of our, and you're just going to use little strokes because we want it to look natural. We're not going to color it in. We're just going to use these pretty little strokes and fill in the brow. Oh, I can already see a difference. Okay, so then we're going to take the spoolie with the little brush, and we're going to use that to blend the powder. So it gives you a beautiful, natural look. Can you see the difference? Holy cow, you guys. So this is my first time using this. I'm just going to tell you that. I've always used brow powder, but I haven't used this. So, and that's a little hard for me to get used to because I feel like that looks like a lot. But wow. Okay, so let's do the other side because we're going to do the whole thing today. I'm going to do some more makeup. We're going to do the new makeup stuff. So now I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to my lights. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side where we're going to follow our brow's natural shape with the lighter powder. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing up here. We're going to kind of, sorry. All right, ready? We're going to just outline our brow. We're going to stay right along our natural brow. And if you are sparse, then like I said, you can use the chapstick and then create the brow that makes you feel good. Wow. Okay. So now I'm going to take this lighter color again and just fill in down here. We don't want the big dark color out here because then it will make our brows look nuts. And then now I'm going to get the darker color. And then I'm just going to kind of fill in the gaps here. Like I said, we just use little strokes along the, and you follow the hairline because you don't want it to look unnatural. The beautiful thing about powder is you can blend it. Okay. Now I'm going to use my little spoolie and we're going to blend. So now I have beautiful eyebrows. Of course, I just have foundation on. I don't have any other eyeshadow, so my eyebrows look dark. But anyway, that's how you do it. Okay. So now we're going to go on with the rest of our makeup. So this color is the medium brown. So this is for light to dark brown hair. We have 5 different colors. And in our catalog, it tells you which ones are best for based on your hair color and your skin tone. So that's the place to start. Okay. So we're going to work our way down. We started with eyebrows. Now we're going to do eyes. And you guys, this is my first time using this beautiful Purple Obsession palette. This is my new favorite. I haven't even tried it, but it's my favorite because I love purple. So what you're going to need is let's see, you need an eyeshadow brush. So I have my handy dandy, whoopsie daisy, I just threw the spoolie in there and it fell out. We have this handy dandy brush set. It's a 5-piece brush set. Has everything you need. It's magnetic, so the pieces can stand up in there, and you can travel with this. It has a lid. It's amazing. Okay. I have a way for you to get it free. If you want this brush set, you let me know. Send me a comment that I want the brush set. I'll help you get it for free. Okay, so this is our eyeshadow brush. And we need to start with one of the lightest colors. And since this one in the middle looks like the lightest, we're going to use that as a highlighter. So I'm going to use my brush and I'm going to get some of that makeup in there. And then we're going to highlight up under our brows on our brow bone. Do you see how that highlights there? Because we've talked about highlighting. We want the prominences to stand out and then use darker colors to create depth. It's actually very beautiful. So we're going to put that middle circle color up here as our highlighter. Okay. Then we're going to choose a color that looks more Let's see. I think I'm going to use this guy up here on the inner eye because I'm going to go about halfway with this color. And then this color's similar, but it's a little darker. And I'm going to go the other half here. So we're going to basically color in our whole eye with these colors. Okay. So I'm going to start down here and use that color as like the base. Okay. So I'm going to come over here and do the same thing because this is the lighter. So we're going to go lightest to darkest, you guys. And our whole point is to accentuate our eyes and give them depth. All right, so now that was this color here. And now I'm going to use this color on the bottom, about halfway under the highlight, but all the way across. Now, if you're afraid of eyeshadow, I get it, because sometimes you can put this stuff on and it looks crazy. And you go, oh my God, that's so much makeup. But I'm going to tell you to practice. And before you pass judgment, oh my God, these colors are beautiful. Finish your eye. Put on your eyeliner, put on your mascara. And I promise you won't feel so weird. Okay? All right. So that's 3 colors. So we did the middle one as a highlighter. We did the lighter one halfway on the bottom up to the highlight. And then we did this one here as the darker. So now we have 2 choices. See the 2 darkest purples? Those could be our contour. That's where we're going to create some depth. I don't know. You could use this guy, this light one, on the inside instead of this one. Because you don't have to use all the colors. I mean, you do what makes you, you do you. Some people can make some beautiful eyeshadow, but I'm just talking for the rest of us, the basic one. I mean, if you're super simple, all you need to do is pick one of these guys as your top color, or even this one, and then pick one of these guys as a contour and be done. But I love glam. I love eyeshadow, and all these purple colors together are friggin' beautiful. So now what I'm going to do, I really like this one because it's got a little bit of iridescence. So now what I'm going to do is get this angled brush, and I'm going to get it in here in this dark one because it's just so pretty. I can't wait to do it. Wait till you see this. Okay, and then what I do is I start down here in the corner and I follow my eye. In fact, I might even make a little line. See, you can use this as your eyeliner. And then I bring it out just a little to give it some, like, to make my eye look a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to kind of come up here and bring it together. See how it makes kind of a triangle here? See where your crease is? Okay. And then you're just going to kind of gently fill that in with your brush. Now with this angle brush, it looks a little bit stark, but you can blend. See how I'm blending it? But this is how you create depth, and you can even gently bring it in here to give you more depth. I think I probably just need a little bit more makeup. There we go. You know, and if you have a, I don't have one here, but if you have an eyeshadow brush that's more like a rounder brush, you can use that to blend it, or use your finger. But do you see how it creates that depth? I think it's beautiful. Okay. So I put my brush down and I don't know what I did with it. So now I'm going to just go ahead and do that on the other side. And I'll show you again how I did it, but I'm blending. And then you can look at that. And I already have eyeliner now. But I'm still going to use eyeliner because, you guys, I love our liquid eyeliner. It really gives my eyes a beautiful look. Okay, so here I've used my dark purple again. And I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to gently follow the crease of my eye up. And maybe even do my little liner. And then I'm going to come back up here and bring it down here. And as you can see, I'm kind of blending as I go. And then we're going to just kind of fill that in. And again, if it looks like too much, you always can blend it. And also, before you freak out, make sure you put on your eyeliner and mascara. Wait till you see it. I'll show you as soon as I'm done. Look how pretty, you guys. That's like total glam. Okay. So in the comments, I've put all the products that I've used. The only colors that I didn't share were the brow, because that's totally dependent on you. I chose the brow based on my eyes, which when I put it on, I told you guys it was the medium brown, I think. I don't remember now. What is it? Yeah, medium brown. Oh my God, look how beautiful. I already feel glam and I'm not even done. Okay, so the next step, okay, I feel like I'm pretty well blended, is this is our liquid eyeliner. You could use our pencil, retractable pencil eyeliner. You use whatever makes you happy. I've always been a liquid eyeliner girl, and last year L'BRI finally came out with a liquid eyeliner, and I freaking love it. It lasts very long. It doesn't, it's, you know, it's safe. All of their products are very safe. So if you're sensitive, I have customers who stopped wearing mascara because it irritated their eyes and they were sad. And I had them get a L'BRI mascara to try. We have a 60-day guarantee. So if you get it and you don't love it, you have 60 days to get a refund. They send you a sticker, you put it on your box, send it back, and then they refund it. Or they'll even replace it. So FYI. Okay, so this is the eyeliner. It has like a, it's not a brush, it's almost like a foam tip, which is amazing. And remember how I was just showing you how to line your eyes with your eyeshadow? You kind of do it with this. Now you have to be very light-handed with this. I'm not a big, like, I don't want to look like I have big lines. I just want to accentuate. And I love liquid eyeliner because of how it makes my eyes look amazing. So I do the same thing where I start down here and I bring my tip up away from my eye. If you do it the other way first, you'll look sad. And I'm just going to line along where I did the purple. You don't have to. You can just go with the purple and be happy. But as you can see, it gives me a little bit of an extra. And I never bring it all the way around. Do you ever see people who line all the way around? I feel like that makes you look, I think it's too much. I think we need to just accentuate. We don't need to fill it in. If you have too much black makeup on your eyeline, as eyeliner, it can actually make your eye look smaller. And the purpose is to make your eye look bigger, right? So now I'm going to take this one here, and I usually start here in the middle on top of my lashes, and I kind of tap it along. Little lines and connect the dots. People who think you just go whoop and you're done, I've never been able to do that. If you can do it, kudos, because I can't. And then I do bring the top all the way across. And I start with a very thin line because you can always add. It's harder to subtract. And then I bring it to meet that little guy that I brought up. But you can see the difference. Okay, so let me redip. We'll do the other eye. Let's see, as you can see, I brought it up a little. Now I'm going to come over here about halfway and dab it across. Gentle, light strokes. If you've never used liquid eyeliner, it does take practice, but it's not difficult. There you go. Very easy. Oh, I know I make it look easy, but it is. So how does the eyeshadow look now? Does it look as crazy as it did a few minutes ago? All right, and then here is our L'BRI mascara. It's Lash Building Mascara. We have it in black or black brown. This is black brown. I usually do black, but I don't know what happened to it. So this is what I have. So I always start with a quick coat on the bottom. And then you can even kind of go across the tips. And then I come over here and I'm going to do the same thing. This is buildable. So you start with one layer. And then you can kind of go across the tips. And then let that dry for a minute. And then go back. And then I always put one quick swipe on the bottom. I don't need to have giant bottom lashes, but I don't want them to be invisible. Like I said, if you do you. So you can kind of see. And then once that top layer dries once, then I add a second coat. And this is the coat that will make them look longer and thicker. And then you can wait again a couple minutes for it to dry and add a third coat if you want more dramatic lashes. Sorry. Okay. How's that look? All right, one more. Ready? I'm going to do one more because we're just going to go super glam. And I love this I love this mascara because it doesn't clump. It separates and coats, but it doesn't get very clumpy. I know it's time to get a new mascara because it'll start to clump a little bit. But mascara is only meant to last about 3 months, just so you know. So there. How do you think? Okay. So we've done our eyebrows, our eyeshadows. The next thing is our blush. And so we have a makeup collection that includes this beautiful palette. And it includes soft mauve as a blush. So this is soft mauve. And I have my magnetic brush is sticking to everything. This is my blush brush. And I'm going to use just a little bit. We don't need a lot. So we're going to put it on gently. Start small. You can always add, right? So I already did my contour. So I have, if you can see, a highlight here and then the shadow down here. And so I'm going to kind of go right in the middle and get a little color and then bring it back. Now that looks a little dark, a little darker than what I like. So I have my little blender sponge and you can kind of blend and it will reduce. So you always want to get like the apple of the cheek and then you can stipple because sometimes that will help keep it from being too much. But this blush, the soft mauve, is complementary with the eyeshadow. The beautiful thing about our colors is most of them are great. They're neutral, so they look good on every skin type. So I'm going to start here on the apple of my cheek and then just kind of bring it back. And I want it to be equal, so we don't, we want to make sure that it's good on one side and on both. Okay. So I don't know. It's hard to see. I don't have my mirror. I put it down. Let me look at it and make sure. Because on the video, it looks different. Ooh, that's really nice. Okay. So I will go ahead and do what I did to the other side because you want it to be equal, right? So now finally we get to do our lips, and I have our beautiful new Godess Long-Wear Lip Tint, and I learned a new trick to make it work better because I wasn't doing it right, and I'm going to teach you right now. But I'm going to start with a lip liner. The beautiful thing about lip liner is that it will give you a line to put the lips on. It won't bleed or feather. Sometimes, like, I have a customer who said her wrinkles make it like the lip color will bleed into her wrinkles. So if you use a lip liner, now I'm a little different with lip liner. I get a little crazy with it. This is buff. It's very neutral and natural. So it's going to make the lip color look more, it's not gonna, you can use a darker lip liner and then that can change the color of your lip gloss or lipstick a little bit, but this is buff, so it's natural. So I'm gonna come down here and outline my lip. Now I'm crazy and I actually line my whole lip. I don't just line the outside because somebody told me they were worried about looking like they had a line, like it looked too much. So get a lip liner as close to the color you're going to use, or find something that's a more neutral, natural color that looks like your lips, and then you won't have that problem. So now I'm going to just put that lip liner inside the lines. And sometimes just having a lip liner and then a chapstick is all you need. You can do that, and it lasts a while, because that's the biggest issue is, especially wearing masks. Okay, now here's the trick with the lip tint. Say it, don't spray it, right? I'm going to put this on. This is Godess. It's beautiful. It's my new favorite lip color. And we actually have 2 new colors. This one is Tickled Pink. I haven't tried it yet because I'm just in love with Godess, so I don't need Tickled Pink. But they both coordinate with the purple palette, just FYI. If you're more pinky, go with the Tickled Pink. But anyway, you put it on and then you don't touch anything for like 2 minutes. You let it dry and then it'll stay. So if you wear masks, if you're having to wear masks for work still, it won't get all over your mask. So here we go. So don't, like, you know how sometimes you put it on and you want to, don't do that. Here, let me reapply. You can see, so I'll see if I can help it dry. I love it. So there you go, you guys. Here's the look with our new products. You can find the list of products in the comments or in the description. And my website is there. You can find my VIP link to place an order. You can look at the online catalog. There's other information in there about how you can get products at a discount. So if you have questions, please drop a comment. I will get back with you. And thank you so very much for joining me. And I hope you have a wonderful day. What do you think? Now it won't kiss off. Awesome. All right. Take care.